So we see a couple of changes coming down the road in the estate tax environment. We seem to be at this kind of steady point now. We had portability made permanent as part of the fiscal cliff legislation and kind of locked in this $5 million exemption now adjusting for inflation. But now that we're in a stable environment overall, what we're seeing is a new wave of basically targeted crackdowns, or the infamous loophole closers, at a couple of areas in particular. Anybody who's doing grats, watch out. Congress is looking at things like a 10-year minimum term on grat, which technically leaves them existing, but not necessarily as appealing as they've been in the past. There's a lot of scrutiny now on limited partnerships in particular and the valuation discounts that they're taking. Now the reality is there's been a lot of focus there for really 10 plus years, but because the scope of the estate tax now is so narrow, the estimate is no more than 3,000 to 4,000 estates a year are actually going to be filing estate tax returns. That means the IRS has resources to audit virtually every single one. So if you've got a limited partnership plan and you're taking discounts anywhere in your client's estate, it better be really well documented and substantiated, because there's a very high probability the IRS at least is going to look and ask whether they need to take a look at something further. Other areas we're seeing targeted crackdowns. A lot of the popular strategies where we do sales to intentionally defective grantor trusts, so IDGIT strategies, have a bit of a crosshairs bullseye on them right now, where we may see that basically come off the table as an effective planning strategy. And there's now a rising amount of scrutiny towards perpetuity trusts, so dynasty trusts that we might leave in place forever. Most state laws had existed for years and prevented perpetuity trusts, but states, in an effort to bid for trust business, have kind of peeled away from those laws a little. Now we can actually create, like, truly dynasty trusts that will last for potentially centuries. Congress is not so thrilled about that, and so we see murmurs of maybe something like a 99-year maximum term on dynasty trusts. So nothing that would eliminate them quickly, but something that would prevent them from being around forever. So we'll see quite how many of these play out. It's not likely we're going to see them immediately in 2014, but keep your eyes peeled in 2015 that there's some changes coming.